This woman here has a problem with Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, and she wants to know what everybody else thinks about her opinion. Let's watch this and come back and talk about it.
Can you believe what Governor Pritzker just said? Have you seen it yet? Have you seen what that man just said? It is unbelievable. The audacity, I just can't even. But let's roll the clip.
Every major group that grades the fairness of congressional maps gives your state an F. Common Cause, a nonpartisan government watchdog, even says your map, and I'm going to quote, represents a nearly perfect model for everything that can go wrong with redistricting. And I guess the question is, you talk about preserving democracy. How do you preserve democracy if you're using the same tactics that you've criticized Texas Republicans for?
But as I say, what they're talking about is a distraction.
How can these people listen to this and be like, yes, Governor Pritzker, it's a distraction? It's a distraction if Illinois does it, but if Texas does it, then it's a problem? Is that what you're saying?
The reality is that the violation of people's voting rights is what Texas is attempting to do. That's what's wrong with their efforts right now. And the fact that the President of the United States knows it and nevertheless is asking them to do it. That is what's wrong with what we're seeing right now.
You know what this is giving? It's giving 2020, how we all had to live in the state of Illinois. We couldn't even shop for clothes because you roped off those areas. Yet you, J.B. Pritzker, were traveling, were eating out, were doing whatever you wanted while you had your whole state locked up like we were little prisoners. I will go ahead and double down to J.B. Pritzker and say that you need to sit all the way down. What does everybody else think? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, here's what I think. I think you're absolutely right that Illinois has been gerrymandered to hell and back. I think that the Democrats have done a disgusting disservice to the state of Illinois by gerrymandering the way that they have. I agree with you that J.B. Pritzker's travel and habits during the COVID lockdown were unacceptable. And yes, the rest of us were under lockdown, as was the case with most states in the country. And when I say most, I think it's every state but 4 had lockdowns in the beginning, and then some slowly opened back up. But no, I don't think J.B. Pritzker needs to sit all the way down. I think it's people that don't grasp what's going on that need to sit all the way down. Illinois gerrymandered its state. Democrats in Illinois gerrymandered this state. Republicans in Texas gerrymandered that state. They're both guilty of it. What Republicans are doing is attempting to redistrict again halfway through the decade. We redistrict every time we do a census. We do a census every 10 years. We did a census in 2020, so states redistricted starting in 2021 as they had that data available to them. We do another one in 2030, and then another one in 2040, and another one in 2050. But Donald Trump doesn't like the numbers that are currently existing within the House of Representatives, where he only has a 3-seat majority. So he wants Texas to find him 5 additional seats to give him a 7-seat majority. So Texas has said, we're not going to wait until the next census. We're going to go ahead and redistrict halfway through. We're going to do a mid-decade redistricting. But you said something about it's good for you but not good for us. So is it good for Texas but not good for Illinois? If both seats are already gerrymandered, if Abbott and the Republicans and Pritzker and the Democrats gerrymandered those states to hell and back, and then Abbott says, but we're going to go further, we're going to gerrymander a little further, and you say that's okay for them to do, then surely it's okay for J.B. Pritzker and the Democrats to go a little further, right?